Hi everyone, Keith here, backstage at Jimmy Kimmel in Hollywood, California. They got all the streets blocked off out there, so it was crazy getting here tonight. The Oscars are on next week. Of course, you guys are watching this now. When are they watching this?
Sunday.
You guys are watching this now. We're going to put this on now. No, not the TV.
Well,
No, Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday night after the Oscars.
Are they going to watch this?
Yeah,
No. You're asking.
No, it might be
Oh,
now.
this video?
He's asking when.
This
they're
is my
watching
team.
this.
It's so organized. Crazy organized. This is how the professionals do it, folks. This is how it's done.
Tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's what?
Tonight or tomorrow.
Okay. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I feel like Truman.
And good night.
And good night. Because when I leave for the night, I ain't coming back. Okay. We're going to answer some questions now and put hip hop on the side. This first one's from Jen in Ohio. And she wants to know, many of your songs are written from such a private place. Do you find it difficult to find them? No, that would be weird. Let's start. We'll edit that bit. Actually, you can just leave it in, people. We're total professionals here. She says, many of your songs are written from such a private place. Do you find it difficult to record them and put them out there for everyone to hear? No, I don't think so. I mean, not yet. Not at this stage. You know, when I've written things that I feel I really want to go and record, we go and record them. I know people are going to hear them, and I want to. It's obviously something I want to say in a song, and yeah, I think I'm really happy with everything that has been said. I don't think it's been too personally divulging without being on. It's honest, you know. It's honest. That's the main thing. So I hope that answers your question. But I've never thought about not recording some songs because they're too personal. That certainly hasn't happened at this stage. And Kelly in Arizona writes, since writing, performing, and producing music is your career, what do I do to distress? Are there times when you just have to turn off all the music around you in order to keep your mind off of work? I love music. I got to say, it's the first thing. And even in our house, we have music all through the house. Depending on the time of day, it might be like classical music or swingers and, you know, jazz swing singers and that sort of thing, vocalists from like the 40s and 50s, or maybe some reggae or something like that, just sort of so the house always has some kind of music going on in it, which for me is distressing. You know, I de-stress by just not hearing my own music for a change. No, just, I mean, it's the house has a really good, cool vibe, I think, because we keep the music, you know, kind of mellow and makes a good energy in the house. I don't even know if that answered your question, Kelly, but there you go. And question now from Lisa in Ohio. She says, what was the first concert you ever attended and your favourite you've ever gone to? Well, the first concert, Lisa, that I went to was, technically it was Tom T. Hall when I was maybe 5, I think. Maybe my dad took our family to see Tom T. And shortly thereafter, pretty much like within a week or two, I think, we went to see Johnny Cash. And that was, I remember that concert really, really vividly. It was a really, really profound night. But probably the one that had the biggest impact on me that I remember, that was a real turning point for me, was Jill Mellencamp on the Lonesome Jubilee Tour, 1988 in Australia, in Brisbane. Just like an epiphany concert. It was at a time when I was trying to figure out what I should do, because I love country and that's all I'd ever played since I was a kid. But playing in all these pubs and that sort of thing, you know, all my music started to have this other rock kind of edge to it. But when I say rock, it was like Creedence Clearwater Revival and Eagles and that kind of West Coast rock kind of rock. So there was even still a country element to that, and I couldn't quite figure out how to put it all together. And I remember going and seeing John that night, and it was amazing, you know, because he's got this incredible drummer in Kenny Aronoff and bass players, a sort of rock and roll rhythm section, but fiddle and accordion and acoustic guitars and these rural lyrics and songs like Scarecrow and Check It Out and Paper and Fire and Cherry Bomb, and it was just like a huge light bulb went off. And he was amazing. It was the most amazing band. He was an amazing entertainer, and it just changed my life. So there you go. The last question is from Lavonda in Texas. Hi, Lavonda. She says, when you write a song, do you start it on the piano or guitar? And what kind of setting do you like to write in? Is it quiet, or is there background noise like radio or TV? Definitely couldn't write with the radio or the TV on. Start there. I love writing from usually some sort of beat. That's usually the first place for me. I get a bunch of drum machines that I write with, and I just start with a groove, like a little loop or a groove. And you can hear really particular beats, like on Sweet Thing. There's a particular beat to that song, and the guitar riff, you know, it sets up so many of those songs, like Kiss a Girl, Sweet Thing, Till Summer Comes Around. They all start with a particular beat and a guitar riff, and that's kind of how they're written, you know. Beat first, guitar riff, and then some melody comes, and then the story starts to come after that. But I do write a little bit on the piano as well.